Hey, what's up guys? Jimmy Pokemon here, bringing you PSA returns today. If you're new to the channel, I do not look at the grades. I have no idea what they're going to be before we open them. So we got two boxes here, and the cards usually face that way, just like double check. So I don't like to see the grades really until we see them together. And those of you that have been here a long time, welcome back. And we are going to have fun together. Alright, so these are English cards. You can tell because of the back right here. And let's see what kind of cards they're going to be. Oh, look at that. Big old streak all the way across. Come on, quality control. Product integrity. Come on, guys. You can do it. All right. Big grade, big grade. Looks like a 10. Is it a 10? Oh, yeah, it is. It's a Charizard VMAX Shining Fates. I think I may have pulled this one out of a pack, or I know I bought a couple of them too. So it's actually, I don't know, I might have a couple more in there. We'll see. That's amazing. We will take that as an awesome way to start. Just crazy, crazy color, crazy everything. It's just boom, baby, boom, baby, boom. Here we go. Next up. Here we go. Here we go. Big card, big grade. Oh, that's another 10. That's got to be a 10. It's a 10! A Mew-EX Classic. So when I send off these, 25th anniversary, it's always kind of like, all right, like everyone's sending them, it is what it is. But it's just such a cool card. It's an EX Mew. It's so cool. It's just such a nice card to have too. So awesome there. We will take that. Next up. Come on, keep the big grades coming. Nice! Evolution. Not Evolutions. Is the classic Charizard base set from Celebrations. Very, very beautiful. Give a little tap, and that centering looks a little bit better. Still not perfect, but sometimes when you're looking at the case, it can look a little different. And there we go. Double Zard. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Double down, double Zard. Here we go. Next up. Here we go. Oh, first edition Revive. What a random card to throw in that sub, man. Let's take a look. Any special version? Nope. It is what it is. First edition Revive. Hey, first edition base. I'll take that. That's at least $100 card. Uncommon, so maybe like 150 to 200. Just got to double check eBay. And that's a good looking card. Evolution Charizard? What? Just to throw a random Revive. Come on, Charizard. Come back to life. Here we go. And he's back. PSA 10. Two certain numbers apart. Next up, here we go. PSA 10. Dude, 3 Charizards? Oh my gosh. The crazy part about this is sometimes you wonder how many people actually see something like that. That's just crazy. That's cool. I'm sure there's somebody out there probably getting 200 of these and 100 of them in a row got a 10. But I don't know. Me being me, just getting that, that feels kind of cool. So you got the fake looking Hawful right there too, which is crazy. If you think about it, if those Pikachu stamps weren't there, that's not too far off, the way it used to look, if you know what I'm saying. Just throwing that out there. All those random base sheets that are showing up. Pikachu, Surfing Pika, got the 9. He's a 10 in my book, at least in weight. Oh, man. It's you can tell he's fallen, or swimming, but it looks like it's stitched up. Okay. All right, next up. Here we go. PSA 10, Flying Pikachu. So 2 beautiful little Pikas. Very nice. Dude, that Surfing Pika looks so fat, man. He just looks, that's a big boy right there. All right, next up. Here we go. Ooh, double colorless energy. Very nice. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, got an 8. Next up. Bill. Got a 10. Every time I see this, that theme song plays in my head. Do you know what it is? Can you hear it playing in your head right now? Bill Nye, the science guy. Yeah. Oh, man, it takes you back to middle school, science class. I don't even know what they play today. It's probably some new trend that I can't even relate to. Fire Energy PSA 10. What a random sub, man. What a random sub. Fighting Energy PSA 10. So I got the vibe that we're going to have maybe some more energies. Surfing Pika. Okay. Oh, there we go. So now we got the 2 10s. That's awesome. I haven't bought any of these. So these are my first 2 PSA 10s of these. So that's kind of cool. Nice little cards for the collection there. We will take that. Surfing and flying. And maybe another one. Hey, there's another one. There we go. This has been so long since I took the sub off. I have no idea. Another Surfing Pika. Like, it's the most random sub. Flying Pika, got a 9. I mean, all right. Next up. Flying Pika, got a 9. Okay, I wonder what this is going to be. Surfing or flying? Flying? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so sick. That is so sick. Wow, dude. Wow. Oh, man. That is something about Mew, man. Mysterious, magical, just everything. That is amazing. Wow. All right, next up. Here we go. Boom, baby. Venusaur. Ooh, it's okay. I know you're Gary's favorite. Got a 9. Gary probably wouldn't be that happy you got a 9. But you know what? We got one more box. And with this being the most random sub ever, I mean, it's really just celebration of the first hit base. I mean, it is kind of a weird combo, if you know what I mean. All right, we'll throw that over there. And we're just going to get to it, man. We're going to get right to it. Centering's a little off in the back, left to right. Still could be a 10 in my opinion. Ooh, it's a Charizard. And it's a 9. And that centering actually translates to the front, too, if you see about it. The centering on the left over here, a little thick border, a little thin border. That is a good 9. Oh, wow. Nice catch, PSA. Very nice. I'm pretty sure I was aware of at least one of those. I thought I was going to get a 9 centering. Another little streak? Oh, my gosh. You know, when I say we're going streaking, that's not what I meant. I meant I wanted a bunch of PSA 10s in a row. And it's a Venusaur. Gary, we got one for you. Nice. Little PSA 10 action there. You see how dark that is right there. A little telltale, a little difference from the OG. Just layers on a little different in my opinion. Next up. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. We'll take that. Hopefully we've got a Stoys coming up. I hope so, man. They got to hit that trifecta, if you know what I mean. Mew, another one. Another beautiful, gorgeous card. I love the texture and kind of how the texture, it just kind of like has a pattern to it as well. It's not just a random texture. A lot of thought and things go into that. It'd be cool if they textured every card. I'm sure it takes more work and time to like get all that done, but like texture just makes a card so much cooler. Oh yeah, dude. So we're like cracking out all these Charizards. We got the regular, we got the secret rare, you know, the rainbow rare if you want to call it. Then we got like the shining, like maybe that's what I was trying to do. Just send a bunch of Zards off. That's probably another Darkness Ablaze. Another Venusaur? Come on. Should be heating up with all these Zards. Come on. All that grass. Another 9. The centering on this one isn't, it's kind of like the other one. It's not the best. This one actually seems a little better than the other one, even though this is still pretty bad. Thick board over here, thin board over here. This one also has a nick up there in the top, so you can see that corner nick right there. The other one I thought had a nicer back. But again, centering, I think centering alone make that a 9. So hitting a few Zards back to back. Oh, this card is not in the best shape. See a little nick up there. So this is maybe an 8 or 9. Ooh, Vulpix. It's okay, man. It's okay. I don't think any less of you, man. You're still a cool looking card. Little Vulpix there. It's like $300 in a 10. And a 9, probably less than 100. Oh, man. They're so cool, man. It's so cool just to see all these like right next to each other. So why don't we do this? Let you guys just see them all side by side. See, look, if I hide the grades, then it's like no one knows what the grades are. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Beautiful. It's kind of cool to see how it kind of goes from one to the other. It would be nice if they changed the artwork a little bit, but I guess that would be kind of, I don't know, more work or more ask or whatever, but make sure you get it all focused there. It's kind of cool. I mean, especially when we see them all, you know, went from 20, well, I guess it only took 2 years to come out with all those, but it feels like it took a lot longer. Another one. Okay, so we got another 9 there. It's the third one of this sub. I think we got the 110 and 2 9s. Got a Pika, Shadowless Pika, and I think this one's from the pack. And the way you can tell is it's a little darker. The card's a little more saturated. The one from the CD promo, Shadowless Pika, it's a lot lighter. It's Japanese cardstock. But if you look at them, enough of them, like you can just like, I can see this and I just know right away, like this is the one from a pack. So a little bit nicer in yellow cheeks, so a little less valuable in the red. And maybe we have red cheeks coming up. Maybe. Nope, it's an imposter. That's actually kind of funny. Imposter Professor Oak, PSA 10. That's an awesome grade, mostly because it's a rare. And a rare first edition base set goes for a really pretty penny. And come on, quality control. What's going on? Streaking again? Oh my gosh. Come on. We can do better than that. And so PSA 10, we'll take that. That's used to be an expensive card. Now I don't know. I mean, it's hard to even guess with some of those because they've just changed so much. Another little streak right here you can see on the case. A little nick down here in the bottom right. I'm thinking this is an 8-9 range, and it is an 8. And why is this card so special? Why is this card so cool? Take a second, and you can tell why because of the front. And so the reason this card's cool is because it's a thin stamp, and a thin stamp is where the stamp right there is really, really thin. So if you think of like Team Rocket, it's a good example of a set with a lot of thin stamps. Thin stamps are kind of a variation of first edition base set cards. And if you look at it, like this Imposter Professor Oak has the thick stamp, which almost every non-hollow card in first set base has a thick stamp. This is normal. This is what you see all the time. Anytime you see a thin stamp, my first thought is, could it be fake? Is it something someone put on there? Is it not real? Like, I always double check that because some people do, when they do fake stamps, they put the wrong stamp on there. But there are some thin stamps that are real, and they're super, super hard to find. They're super, super rare. I mean, there are people that paid, well over $500 for some thin stamps years ago, and so they are extremely rare when you find them. But again, things seem to be popping up more and more lately since everyone knows what to look for these days. It's not just like 5 people looking for stuff. So if you have a thin stamp and your first set base, take a look at it. It could be fake, or it could be a really, really rare variant that someone may be interested in. So this is a Rattata that meets that thin stamp criteria. Bought this from someone a while back. I think I probably just waited to grade it for a little bit. And maybe we have another thin stamp. Maybe there's another error. We'll see. Nope. It's just a really sick looking Mew. I mean, that's a pretty good looking Mew. That's awesome. Maybe we have one more. Again, I don't have a lot of these. Like, I definitely don't have a whole set of them. I've got a few. So few and far between when it comes to thin stamps. Next up, nope. It's just a PSA 10 Charizard VMAX. A shining Charizard VMAX. So cool little thin stamp, a little just tidbit for you. If you see them, you have them, let me know. I can take a peek at them, and I can always tell you if it's fake, but I can't like I can if you show me one that's fake, I'm like, hey, yeah, clearly that's fake. But if you show me one that's close, sometimes it's hard to tell, like without like holding it in person and other things. But sometimes you can tell right away it's fake. But if you can't tell it's fake right away, it doesn't mean it's real. But it just means you probably got to look at it a little more. So cool little tidbit there. And you got the shining Charizard VMAX. There we go. So pretty awesome. What a really weird sub. It's like a celebration sub with some like sprinkled in first set base, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and Zard out. Until next time, guys.